Sirens ringing when you come my way, 'cause you know how to make it loud. We stay up right through the day. Your rhythm and your melody are control it. Never taking a tempo down. It's a young queen, can you dance with me? I got feels for you, mama. Make my heart go boom boom cakes. DJ, bring that back. I like the way you move, the way you dance. You make it run like a drum. The way you dance, you make it run like a drum. Now one time, two time, three time, move it all that low. The way you dance, you make it run like a drum. I see the bass run through your hips, like watching you take control, catching the melody from your lips. And you're like the snare drum to my kick, and the rhythm is never slow. No, we ain't seen anything like this. My God, 'cause I got feels for you, mama. Make my heart go boom boom cakes. DJ, bring that back. I like the way you move, the way you dance. You make it back like a drum. The way you dance, you make it back like a drum. One time, two time, three time, moving on that low. The way you dance, you make it back like a drum. Hey. I see the rhythm in you, something that you can't hide. You better get up and move. It's a natural high, yeah. And now we're dancing on ceiling, catching and feeling the wave. I put my hands in the air, and once you go, swag. The way you dance, you make it rock like a drum. The way you dance, you make it rock like a drum. That one time, two times, three times, moving on that low. The way you dance, you make it rock like a drum.
Special thank you to the mayor and Sanya government and to New Silk Road led by CEO David Lee. 非常感谢三亚市政府以及三亚市长以及我们新速路总裁 David Lee 的团队，感谢你们。Now I'm joined this evening, as you can see, by not one but two sets of presenters, Megan and Barney.
Yes, Barney and I are the English-speaking team bringing this program to viewers all around the world.
Yes, Megan, and in fact, there are over 1 billion viewers watching us right now.
Y Fernando y yo vamos a estar presentando comentarios especiales para nuestros televidentes en Latinoamérica. We've got ringside seats for our Spanish viewers at home.
Indeed we have. Stephanie, this is the first time that the whole Miss World final is available in Spanish. And we are so excited to bring the event to a much wider audience.
So good. 西班牙语 Espanol, English, 英语。And what about Chinese? 中文呢？想听一点中国话吗
I've got something.
Barney?
Sanya, ni hao me.
Megan?
Mine is 我要小笼包。
我要小笼包。 I want ice water. And Fernando.
Okay, I have something very special. Quiin shower.
Okay, and 118个佳丽都在努力的学我们的中国话。谢谢大家，我爱你，我爱你。We love China.
Well, guys, what an opening to Miss World we had Donnell, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Now, did you guys know that he was coached by will.i.am on The Voice UK, and he was invited to Queen Elizabeth's 92nd birthday, where Prince Harry introduced him as the star of the future?
Well, you know what, Barney? He could probably learn a thing or two from him. But Donnell has definitely captured the hearts of our contestants.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the 118 national champions hoping to succeed Manushi Chhillar to become the 68th Miss World are here. And after the break, we'll see them again, but this time in their continents of the world.
Yes, indeed.
I'm a shooting star across the sky. Sunshine so bright, like a fire in the night. I'm blazing hot. I thought you never won't stop. Even if you take a flight, we never give up. Hey, you, what's your name?
Our final two continents, the Americas and the Caribbean.
You go, girl, it's your world. Show what you got, it's gonna be alright. Hey, you go, girl, it's your world. Show what you got, it's gonna be alright.
From across the world, it's the dances of the world. And we begin with Asia and Sri Lanka and India. To Oceania with the Coucke Islands and New Zealand. Moving to the Caribbean now. Aruba, Jamaica, Guadeloupe, and Belize. It's time for Europe. Please welcome Belarus. Now it's time for Spain and Poland. Bosnia, Serbia, Hungary, and Montenegro. Scotland. Crossing the Atlantic to the Americas with Mexico. Nicaragua, Ecuador, Panama, Honduras, and Bolivia.
Asómate a la ventana y verás la aurora y verás la aurora. Ilumina tu ciruta, ven que ya es hora, ven que ya es hora. Asómate a la ventana y verás la aurora y verás la aurora.
To North America now, and Canada. It's time for Africa. Botswana, Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, Zambia, Nigeria, Mauritius, and Ghana. Contestants from all the continents of the world. This is Miss World 2018. It's your world. Show what you got. It's gonna be alright.
What an amazing performance, guys. The colors, the costumes, and the cultures of 118 countries coming together into one masterpiece. Now, tonight, we will crown Miss World 2018, but we will also be crowning a Miss World for every continent.
哇，所以说除了世界小姐的诞生，我们还会看到5大区域都有冠军的诞生。Every continent.
Yes, Angela, we are crowning a Miss World from every continent. And tonight we will have a Miss World Africa, a Miss World Caribbean,
A Miss World Europe, and Miss World Americas.
And let's not forget Miss World Asia and Oceania. 5 continental winners, and one of them will be crowned Miss World 2018. The stakes have never been higher, and after the break, we start revealing our top 30.
Welcome back to the 68th Miss World Final. 118 contestants are looking for a place in the top 30. These 30 spots are determined by the fast-track events, the pre-judging choices, and the head-to-head challenge winners. So let's see who qualified. The first 10 places went to the winners of the head-to-head challenge, which had over 2 billion views and 20 million votes worldwide. Let's take a look.
This year we revised the format and added a second round, making it that much more exciting and intense. Miss England talked about how her best friend committed suicide and whose anniversary date will actually be on the Miss World finale.
If I could have lunch with anyone dead or alive, it would be Sarah, who sadly committed suicide almost 5 years ago. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. It's the 5th year on 8th of December, the night of the final, so this is all dedicated.
Miss Lebanon talked about being an orphan and how she is now helping young orphans in the place that she grew up in.
As a child, I always cry and think my parents hated me. To be able to ditch me, SOS taught me gratitude and forgiveness and self-confidence, and most importantly, being compassionate towards left and abused children.
We also had some very shocking moments, like finding out United States was struck by lightning as a child.
My hair was wet, I was on my computer and the phone all at once. And the way the doctors described it to me, they said that lightning comes down kind of like a hand. So they said I got the pinky of it. And then the next day, my computer teacher brought me into class because my mom made me go to school. She used me as an example of why you shouldn't be on your computers during a thunderstorm.
But I don't think I'll ever forget the story of Miss Netherlands' hamster.
When I was younger, I had a hamster, and he passed away. So I made a little box for him to give him a funeral. But it was late, and my parents said, do it tomorrow. So the next morning, he was sitting in the corner like, hi. And he was not dead, so.
One of my favorite answers came from Thailand. One asked, what does beauty with a purpose mean to you? And her answer personified the subject as a woman.
To me, beauty with a purpose is spreading happiness. And she's able to put herself in other people's shoes, no matter what class they're in, no matter where they're from, what race, color, or age. And anyone who is as passionate as me knows that they were put on this world for a purpose.
It was truly an excellent experience because it showcased all of our contestants as more than just beautiful women, but rather as women of substance. In the second round, our 20 winners from round 1 faced off against each other as advocates for their beauty with a purpose causes. They were judged by 3 former Miss Worlds who chose just 10 to advance directly to the Miss World Final 30. And the winners are Chile, Bangladesh, India, Malaysia, Mauritius, Mexico, Singapore, Thailand, Venezuela, Uganda.
Your head-to-head challenge winners, ladies and gentlemen. The head-to-head challenge has truly transformed the Miss World competition. Great work, ladies.
The next qualifiers came from our 4 fast-track events: sports, fashion, multimedia, and talent. Let's see what happened.
Miss World Fast Tracks are a series of challenges that would guarantee their winners a place in the top 30. The sports challenge events brought out the best athletes from each team.
There's so much on the line right now, and that's what's pushing me through.
With Olivia from the red team winning the long jump challenge.
Watch out, red team, we're coming for you.
Netherlands from the yellows winning the 60-yard dash. And the swimming challenge was won by New Zealand from the blue team. Overall, in third place was the Netherlands. In second place, Olivia. And in first place, the United States.
That's what I came here for. I'm so happy.
Our annual fashion show is a chance for Miss World contestants to showcase the work of some of the very best designers. The judges couldn't pick between South Africa and China, who are both proud to win the World Designer Award.
I'm really proud of my designer, Li. It's incredible. I did not expect it because my approach was really to just be myself.
Next up is the Top Model Award. The contestants do an incredible job of showcasing a stunning display of haute couture, but there can only be one winner.
I'm so happy. It's amazing. I can't believe it.
In the multimedia fast track, the contestants are judged on their ability to engage and interact with their fans on social media.
I share a lot of photo, video about my journey and with the girls.
And also, this year, their skill in promoting Sanya to the world.
There's so many beautiful photo opportunities here in Sanya. I like to post most of my selfies. I feel like my followers like that the most because it's more personal. People prefer to see videos because we move and we talk and we share more.
A tough choice, but the winner was Nepal.
Say hi! Say hi to the world! Hi!
Every year, our Talent Fast Track is a very popular competition. And this year's contestants bring a wide range of talents to our grand final in Coucke. Everything from street dance to opera. third place was Canada. In second place came China. And the winner, Japan.
There they are, your 4 qualifiers: United States, France, Nepal, and Japan.
Japan, you stunned our judges so much. You'll be singing in just a few minutes.
Beauty with a Purpose is the heart and soul of Miss World. It is the center of all the work undertaken by the Miss World organization. The contestants constantly surprise us with their achievements in bringing health, hope, and happiness to the disadvantaged communities around the world. Let's take a look at some of their work. What's the connection between poverty, TB, child abuse, water shortages, online bullying, racism, and tonight's Miss World competition? In fact, these important issues, and many more besides, are being tackled as a direct result of Miss World's Beauty with a Purpose program. Since Beauty with a Purpose started in 1971, and by working with other charitable organizations, it has raised hundreds of millions of dollars for good causes around the globe. Nearly half a century later, Beauty with a Purpose continues to evolve. We are now tackling subjects that might have been considered taboo, especially in a contestant's own country. But the ongoing empowerment of women means that no subject is off limits, and neither is the help we are able to give. Poverty is an issue that still inspires us worldwide.
They skipped all meals, they were struggling for every penny, and the most shocking thing was that we were the ones trying to help, and they were scared of us.
Thousands of homes face financial, economic, and social challenges daily in their lives.
Health is also a major concern, with mental health issues highlighted more than ever.
I've made it my mission to redefine the modern-day warrior by realizing that the suppression of our feelings is in fact a weakness.
Our contestants are as passionate about education as ever.
Many people, especially children, see healthy eating as some sort of punishment.
Education has made me who I am, and I'm ever eager and determined to extend and enlarge its impact.
In a brutally honest account of village life in Nepal. We have never tackled child abuse in such an open way.
When it was happening, all I could do was freeze, and I just kind of lied there and just pretended that I was asleep still because I didn't want to confront the situation. I didn't know what was going on.
We saw a horrifying account of this mistreatment of albino children.
Solo afecta a un occidental de cada agresión hacia los albinos. Se llega a pagar hasta $75,000 por el cuerpo de un albino.
How can we adequately pay tribute to the extraordinary work undertaken by Beauty with a Purpose and our contestants? Around the world, there are still thousands of ongoing projects from previous years. For those people who have placed in 2018, each and every contestant must be a winner to them. So, a difficult decision for our judges. But this year's winner is Nepal. I'm with the top 5 in Beauty with a Purpose, including the winner, Nepal. How are you feeling?
I'm extremely grateful and thankful towards Miss World organization for introducing Beauty with a Purpose to us and recognizing our works. I feel a bigger sense of responsibility now to go back home and do more for the community.
Good for you. Thank you so much. And you know what, ladies? You've all done such an incredible job that the judges have decided you are all advancing into the top 30. They are Mexico, Vietnam, New Zealand, and Indonesia. And well, there you have it. We have 17 qualifiers so far. And after the break, we find out the 13 pre-judging choices to finalize our top 30.
So now it's time to reveal the 13 pre-judging choices. As you can imagine, it was a very tough decision for the panel, but here are their selections. In no particular order, they are the People's Republic of China, Cook Islands, Belarus, Belgium, Northern Ireland, Russia, Scotland, Nigeria, South Africa, Panama, Barbados, Jamaica, and finally, Martinique. There are the 13 judges' choices. We now have our Miss World Top 30, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you, Frankie.
Thanks, Barney. I'm here with Stephanie, and we're discussing all things Spanish. Now, Stephanie, what's your view on the show so far?
I think so far the show is going fantastic, and I feel so honored that I get to be able to present such a grandiose show as Miss World to all of Latin America.
Well, I know that the entire Spanish world is listening, and they're wondering where you are, Stephanie, so I'm going to let you get back to your commentary, because earlier in the show, we revealed that Japan was our talent champion. Now let's see why. Performing Visi Darte, please welcome Kanako Date.
After the break, we meet the top 30.
There's all the different ethnicities of Trinidad and Tobago. So we have the Chinese, the Indian, the African, and a bit of Spanish as well mixed in there just for good measure.
This tropical island has so much to offer, and our first stop was the stunning ecotourism rainforest at Yonoda.
Say hi to the world, hi!
So Miss World, we crossed this beautiful mist-filled valley via a suspension bridge, and then took the zip line back again.
So good, oh my god, I'm like shaking because I'm so nervous, but it's so exciting.
An amazing start, and a truly magical experience with breathtaking views. Well, we've explored the rainforest, crossed wobbly bridges, and it's all been worth it, because this view is spectacular.
Beautiful view!
Next, we moved on to the Sanya Romance Park, themed to offer a glimpse into the lives of the Lee and Miao people and their culture. Today, myself and the contestants have come to Romance Park. This is the cultural park of Sanya. They have street food, they have games, they have market traders. Let's go get stuck in.
It's truly made of candy.
Ladies, I hear you've been learning a bit about the shrine behind us. Can you tell me a bit about it?
Well, this mind pandas makes people's dreams come true. So if you want to get some boyfriend or girlfriend, you have to come into here, turn on the incense. It's a very lucky place for them. And they say that if you come here with a wish and you pray for it.
Do you guys have any wishes you want to make?
Yeah, sure.
Should we go make some?
Oh, yes.
Let's go. Whilst at the park, we happily stumbled upon the actual romance festival, where tradition has it that ladies are wooed and carried away by would-be suitors. It seems like Belarus is quite the catch. We're just hoping she makes it back in time for the final.
It looks like what was a 10-day of sightseeing has turned into a street party, but I don't think the girls are complaining.
Our grand tour also took us to Wuchichu Island, just off the coast of Yalong Bay.
The sign there said, "Welcome to Wuchichu Island." Did you guys see it? It's so cool!
It's a lush tropical hideaway, white sandy beaches and coral reefs. We were all warmly welcomed, and our host put on a high-octane display of activities in this little bit of paradise. So what better way to finish off our trip than a day on the beach and a moonlit barbecue? It's a tough life in Sanya.
Now it's time for tonight's panel to decide which of the 30 women will be Miss World. And they are, celebrating 30 years, Miss World 1988, Linda Pettisdottir. Miss World 1991, Ninibeth Leal. Stylist of the Stars, Andrew Minerick. Miss World 2014, Rolene Strauss. Director of Education for New Silk Road, Ji Zhao Mei. World-renowned sailor, Wendy Tuck. CEO of New Silk Road, David Lee. Chairman and CEO of Miss World and Chairman of our judges, Julia Morley. Agent and Manager, Arnold Vega-Fria. Miss World 2008, Sanya Sukhanova. Musical Director, Mike Dixon. Miss World New Zealand 2015, Deborah Lambie. And finally, Stage Director and Choreographer, Donna Darby. And verifying all of our results tonight, our scrutineer, Link Horns, we have David Kramer. We've met the judges, and now it's time to meet the top 30.
Indeed it is, and we begin with Mauritius.
I am a very creative person, and I like to create fashion with fabrics. In the future, I see myself as the leader of my beautiful country.
Venezuela.
I come from a family of bakers. I have my own pastry business. I see my
Bangladesh. Chile. Malaysia. India.
I can perform motorbike stunts and I'm a linguist who can communicate in 6 languages. In the future, I'll be a successful actress who's financially stable to fulfill all my mother's dreams and a good Samaritan in the society.
Singapore.
Because of my fear of eating alone, I really enjoy watching interactive eating videos because it makes me feel happy. And in my future, I wish to be a successful entrepreneur and an actress and give back to the community.
Thailand.
I love amusement parks and roller coasters, and my plan for the future is to work with my Love for All charity continuously and write a book about my life encounters.
Mexico.
I am certified as an advanced open water scuba diver, and in the future I would like to open a non-profit to teach people about effective volunteering.
Uganda.
I am passionate about cooking. I love trying new recipes. I would love to earn my master's degree in business computing.
France.
My mother called me Brigitte Bardot, the animals rights activist, because when I was a child, I rescued an injured bird, and in the future, I would like to be an actress, just like Brigitte Bardot.
United States.
I like to make up lyrics to well-known songs that describes what's happening currently within my life. I would eventually like to open up my own business and also become a professor of behavioral economics.
Nepal.
I want to be the first female prime minister of my country, because to be a change maker, you can't get a better platform than that.
New Zealand.
Back home in New Zealand, I practice Māori martial arts, and in the future, I want to become a news producer.
Kadijah.
I really love writing poetry and as well as song lyrics. So sometimes I even make my own songs because I just love to sing everything.
Vietnam.
I really love cooking and baking. In the future, when I finish university, I want to become a good teacher because I love kids.
Japan.
It is my dream since I was a child to work in an international organization for the international charity in the developing countries.
Our top 30 will continue after this break.
17 of the top 30, and now it's time to meet the rest. Take it to the stage, ladies.
And we begin with the People's Republic of China.
I enjoy going to Broadway musicals, and actually I've seen like 25 of those. My favorite is The Wicked. In the future, I aim to be an inspirational educator and also a fearless entrepreneur.
Coucke Islands.
I love to spend my weekends deep sea free diving with our local turtles, eagle rays, and reef sharks. I'd like to continue my work improving the mental health scope. It's an area that needs a great deal of attention and awareness.
Belarus.
Since the day I was born, I have the same long dark hair. And in the future, I want to realize my childhood dream to become a TV show host.
Belgium.
Tonga the elephant inspired me to pursue my dream, which is to fly the world's largest plane, the Jumbo Jet.
Northern Ireland.
In the future, I would love to continue working as a nurse and work more with teenagers and their mental health. At the minute, I work with babies, so I want to expand my role a bit more.
Russia.
As a child, I thought that I'm the only one in the world who has the ability to sing. In the future, I would like to be a doctor and help people to become even better.
Scotland.
I'm undergoing mental health first aid training, Tyson first aid, and I plan to use this knowledge to teach people from a young age how important mental health illness is.
Nigeria, Anita Ugard, 23-year-old laboratory scientist who has a special talent for dancing. That's Nigeria. Panama. There she comes. Oh, actually, this is South Africa. Correction. South Africa.
I'd like to qualify as a chartered financial analyst, complete my MBA with an Ivy League school, and eventually establish my own investment company.
And this is definitely Panama. Solaris Barber is a marketing and business student who's hoping to become a professional dancer. Bob. Barbados. This is Ashley Masley, and she's a medical student with very big ambitions because one day she wants to be the Secretary General of the United Nations. That's Barbados. Jamaica.
I really enjoyed going out with friends to the beach or hiking and also just taking many adventures. In the future, I'd like to have my doctorate in women's health physically.
And Martinique.
I am a legal assistant. I want to be a lawyer and use my position to raise more money to fight breast cancer in Martinique.
So there they are, our 30 contestants. They're coming out to the stage for one last time in front of the judges. "118 contestants started the journey, and from the continents of the world, we now just have these 30 ladies, one of whom will be crowned the 68th Miss World."
What a fantastic top 30. Now next to me is one of our judges and a very accomplished woman, Wendy Tuck. And Wendy won the Clipper Round the World Yacht Race, an impressive feat that we want to take a look at. Wendy, can you tell us more about this incredible achievement and what it means to the people of Sanya?
It was a 11-month journey, so quite tough at times. As you saw, pretty rough a lot of the time. I think why we did so well is I had an awesome team, fantastic support, and part of that was Sanya. So having their support was fabulous for us. And what I think it did for Sanya was brought Sanya forward as a sailing destination, an awesome place to visit.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us, Wendy. You are a hero to the people of Sanya, and we're delighted to have you. Our next performer rose to stardom on Chinese television and stunned the entire world. Known for his incredible vocal range, performing An Unforgettable Day. Please welcome Dimash.
көркенін ғашық балдымызге еркелеген балдай тәтті сөзіңе қылығымен баурап алдың жанымды қарай бердің нұрға толы жүзіңе шіркін
after this break.
From the ladies from the Caribbean. Okay, ladies, only 2 of you are going through the top 12, and they are. First one is Jamaica. All right, to complete the ladies from the Caribbean, we have Martinique. So there we have it. One of these 2 ladies will become Miss World Caribbean. And you know what? If one of you happen to continue to become the Miss World 2018, the other contestant automatically becomes Miss World Caribbeans, okay? All right. Martinique looking spectacular, and Jamaica, you're going to start by telling us more about yourself.
Thank you, Angelo. Hello, everyone. My name is Kadijah Robinson. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from a very simple country life in Jamaica. This is the biggest stage I have ever been on, and I am so humbled to be here tonight. At home, I'm a physiotherapist, and I work 6 days a week trying to improve health in my community and in my country. Thank you.
Good job. Did the girls ask you for massages?
They did.
Come on, come on. She's on vacation. Martinique, please tell us more about yourself, s'il vous plaît.
Bonsoir à tous. Hello. I am a big fan animals. I love it. I have 2 dogs, Maëva and Roxy, and my afro is my personality.
Thank you. We will remember you, Martinique and Jamaica. One of these ladies will become Miss World Caribbean. Now time for the ladies of the Americas. All right, ladies, 2 of you will be moving on, and they are. First one is Mexico. And the next one from the Americas is Panama. Miss World Americans, and I'm going to need a little help from our Spanish host. Please welcome Fernando Allende. And we're going to get one of these ladies. All right, Mexico. Mexico,
My pleasure.
saw you with the lasso, yeah?
Those mexicanos pisando el escenario, we're so proud of them. From Mexico. How are you?
Tell us, are you more like a cowgirl, more like Wonder Woman? We love that performance. Yeah. Tell us more about yourself.
Well, I have been a model for the past couple of years, but 2 years ago I gave it up and I started working as a full-time volunteer. So now it's a complete different business, and I work with people who have disabilities or girls that are going through rehab, and I just love it. I think that everyone should try volunteering at least once in their life, and they will be very surprised.
Thank you, Monica. Over to you, Fernando.
De Panamá, nos gustaría conocer un poco más de quién tú eres. ¿Serías tan amable de platicarnos un poco más de tu persona?
Good evening, everyone.
Buenas noches a
Chao,
todos.
China. Hola.
China. Yeah.
Bueno, actualmente estudio negocios internacionales. Me encanta
I
leer.
study international affairs.
Me encanta leer, me
I love to
encanta el
read.
deporte.
Love sports.
Y sobre todo amo con toda mi alma el arte.
And I love, especially with all my soul, I love art.
Me hace muy feliz ayudar y tener la oportunidad de ayudar a todas las personas
Makes
de
me
la
also
manera que sea.
happy to be able to help people in need.
Todos tenemos una razón que mueve nuestra alma y esa es la mía.
We all have a reason, and this is to help.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping. Thank you. One of these ladies will become Miss World America. And when we come back after the commercial break, we're going to find out who's going to become Miss World Africas and Miss World Asia and Oceania. Don't go away.
These days, Miss World is a totally interactive experience with a huge amount of online content from contestants and followers alike. In fact, it's such an important part of the Miss World experience that we challenge our contestants to produce the best multimedia content they can. I share a lot of photo, video about my journey and with the girls. All right, ladies, 2 of you are going through to the top 12, and they are Mauritius, and it's Uganda. Mauritius and Uganda. Between these 2 gorgeous ladies, we will choose Miss World Africas. You 2. They're the only 2 that came on crying. We love it. How do you feel? Tell us more about yourself.
It's a great honor, and I'm sure that my country and all my people are really proud about it. And this is very wonderful to be here.
What do you do? What do you love?
So, I'm Murielle Ravina. I'm 23 and I study political science, but I'm very passionate about art. And I did this myself. And with a scarf, I can do great things with a piece of cloth as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Will you do a little turn for us? Nice. Okay, and Uganda. Ooh. Why is this such a special moment for you? Tell us more about yourself.
I made history back home when I made it to top 30. Now that I'm in top 12, it's so overwhelming. I'm very humbled and blessed to be here.
Thank you, Uganda, and good luck to both of you. All right? Thank you so much. One of these ladies will become Miss World Africas. Last but not least, let's welcome the ladies of Asia and Oceania. Okay, ladies, 3 of you will complete the top 12. And they are... The first one is... Nepal! And the second one is New Zealand. And completing the top 12, we have Thailand. One of these ladies will become Miss World Asia and Oceania. And those are the last 3 places in our top 12to ensure 最后3位是留给3位. Wow, Nepal sounds like the whole of Nepal is here to cheer you on.
I think so. There are 33 of them, so yeah.
Tell us more about yourself. You did really well in previous challenges.
Yes, I'm really thankful for my country for supporting me. Ni hao, Sanya.
Well, I'm an architect. I graduated last year, and ever since I've been working for post-earthquake reconstruction works. I love traveling, I love adventure, and I have plans of skydiving above Mount Everest when I go back home, so I'm excited for that.
She likes to climb new heights. Okay, hope you find the biggest height tonight. All right, next, New Zealand. You're looking radiant. How are you feeling? And tell us more about what you love, what you do.
Good evening, everybody. At the moment, I'm feeling so excited and very proud. Back home, I am a full-time news reporter and presenter at our Indigenous news organisation, Māori Television. And as a reporter, I just love my job, being able to showcase the unique talent and success of Indigenous people.
Excellent. That's wonderful. Really, really congratulations to you, Miss New Zealand. Thailand. Thailand was our star, right? Continents of the world. That was amazing. Tell us about your passions and what you do.
Well, you might remember me twirling the flag at the beginning of the Dances of the World. And another thing I do is I'm a business administration student, and so I'm going to use my degree to increase the work of my charity, Love for All, that works with autistic kids.
Thank you so much. And one of these ladies will become Miss World Asia and Oceania. We've now met every continent, and it's up to our judges, tough decision, to decide who will be the Miss World Continental winners. Please don't go away. Girls of the Caribbean, and we're with Guadalupe, who is actually Martinique's roommate. What do you have to say to your roomie over there?
First, she's such a beautiful girl inside and outside, and sometimes when we have a meeting, she listens all the time, and after she told me what she said, I will miss to be your translator and your friend, girl.
All right, well, good luck, ladies. Over to you, Angela. All right, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Do you want to hold hands? The world is waiting. Miss World Caribbean 2018 is Jamaica.
Congratulations, Jamaica. Well, I'm here with Canada, and she is Mexico's best friend. Canada, what can you tell me? What is the funniest thing about Mexico?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure there is nobody on earth who laughs at my terrible jokes except for her. And the thing about Mexico is that her jokes, I think, are even worse than mine. And I think just Panama and Mexico have both done such a great job representing themselves here, and I know that they're going to do amazing. Good luck, girls.
Let's go ahead and find out the result. Miss World Americas 2018 is Mexico. All right, it's time for Africa. Let's hear it, ladies. All right. Okay, so Madagascar, your roommate is down there. She might make it to the top 5. What do you have to say to her?
I just want to say that good luck here and go and get it. This time for Africa!
All right, over to you, Angela. Thank you, Megan. We're going to find out something very important right now. Miss World Africa 2018 is Uganda.
I'm here with Guam, and she is New Zealand's roommate. Guam, what is New Zealand like as a roommate?
I just have to say that she is the sweetest. She's this piece of sunshine that is absolutely contagious. But overall, I just want to wish all these ladies the best of luck. And we are sending you some love. So go Team Oceania and Asia.
Over to you, Angela.
Lots of love coming from over there. Okay. And this is our final place in the top 5. And also the Miss World Asia and Oceania 2018 is Thailand. There you have the Miss World Continental winners for 2018. Ladies, please walk proudly to the judges.
Please salute the new queens of the continent from Europe, Belarus, from the Caribbean, Jamaica, from the Americas, Mexico, from Africa, Uganda, and from Asia, Thailand.
One of these ladies will be the new Miss World, and voting is now open
from the Americas
for one of these ladies on the Miss World website, www.missworld.com. Those results, in combination with our judging panel, will determine the next Miss World. And after the break, the final 5 will answer the final question.
And how are you feeling right about now?
I'm so excited, and I think that it's one of the most wonderful and unforgettable day in my life.
Yes, savor it in. And now we're going to give you your final question. I'm going to give you a hint. It is a question that only a Miss World can answer.
Every Miss World winner builds upon the legacy of the previous Miss World. How do you plan on building on the legacy of Manushi Chhillar?
Okay, then we're going to have a translator for Miss Belarus. Please.
She's good. Just answer.
Huh? Could we repeat the question just for her in her language, please?
Как ты собираешься продолжать то, что начала Мануши? Что ты хочешь сделать для этого?
All right? You ready now?
Thank you so much. I think that Manushi had done a big job during this year, and I'm so proud that I will have an opportunity, maybe will have an opportunity to continue this job. And I think that I will continue my own Beauty with a Purpose project, which connected with unable and disabled people and talented children. Thank you.
Very good. You won't be able to stop at what she said, but she's actually very, very nervous, aren't you? Good job.
Yeah.
All right? Good job, Belarus. Please, thank you. And our next finalist. She is Jamaica from the Caribbean. You came this far looking calm and cool and collected, just like the color of your beautiful gown. And now it's time for your final question. You ready? Take a look.
In my year as Miss World, I saw the extreme difficulties that so many people have to overcome. What is the greatest obstacle that you had to overcome?
Okay?
Okay, thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Good night, everyone. The greatest obstacle that I have had to overcome was one of self-confidence, and I'm so glad that I did, because I'm here tonight standing in front of you in pure joy and humility.
When I was younger, I always doubted myself and I always doubted my capabilities. And it took me a very long time to overcome this. And I know it takes a lot of communication with self and a lot of thought, and it's a long process, but I was able to do it. And to whoever is listening tonight that is not confident in yourself, I implore you to communicate with yourself, find your niche, and find yourself, and it will be the most awesome feeling ever. Thank you.
Thank you for believing in yourself. Jamaica. Our next finalist comes from the Americas. She is Mexico. Looking good? And now this is the moment where the world is watching you, as you get to hear your final question. And she's looking so relaxed. All right, let's take a look.
When I became Miss World, I was able to use my position to help many people. How would you use your influence as Miss World to help others?
Mexico, final question.
Sanya. Good night, everyone. I will use my position just the way I've been doing it for the past 3 years, being an example. We all can be an example of good in the world. We all have to care. We all have to love. We all have to be kind. It don't cost a thing, and helping is not that hard. You just really need the will to make a change. You just need to go there, and there's always someone that will need what you have to offer. So help anyone you can, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Mexico. Wonderful answer.
During my year, I combined my passion for singing with my Beauty with a Purpose project. What unique quality would you bring to Beauty with a Purpose?
Unique qualities.
Good evening, everyone. I am very passionate about cooking. I believe one can show the love they have for everyone through food. My Beauty with a Purpose project is fighting teenage pregnancies. We can all come together and help, but we can also do this through food, because when we all come together, we share ideas, we generate ideas. Just like the Miss World family, we were able to come up with different ideas to solve problems in our countries. Thank you.
Thank you, Uganda. And our next finalist from Asia and Oceania, she is Thailand. A tough place to fill, the fifth one. You've been waiting there. Feeling good?
Feeling good, yeah. A little bit nervous, but I'm feeling good.
All right, it's time to take a look at your final question.
Being Miss World is glamorous and exciting, but it's also hard work. What strengths would you bring to the role?
That's a good question to ask you, Thailand.
The strength that I would bring to being Miss World is passion and love for the project that I started, which is Love for All, which works with kids with autism. And it's based around my little brother, and I feel that as long as you have passion, you're able to work and you're able to love and do what you want to do. And that's going to be able to move the world, move society, and change who you are as a person, as well as change the world to make it a better place. Thank you.
5 wonderful ladies and 5 wonderful answers. Please walk forward to the judges. Our finalists.
So there they are, judges. Your 5 finalists. You have a big decision to make, but it's now time to take a break, and when we return, Beauty with a Purpose has a special presentation.
Welcome back. A reminder that you can still vote, but voting will close before the next break. Now, the Miss World Beauty with a Purpose program has raised millions of dollars for the disadvantaged and empowered young people to make a real difference in the lives of those around them. For the very first time, a camera team followed Manushi Chhillar and the Miss World Continental winners as they embarked on the 2018 global tour with extraordinary results.
Beauty with a Purpose around the globe. It's a prestigious award given annually at the Miss World Final. The award honors the contestant who has done the most to support her chosen cause and also celebrates every contestant humanitarian efforts. The competition is an opportunity for all the contestants to make a real and lasting difference to those who need help. As well as the contestant winning Miss World, a winner will also be selected from each continent. And as a team, they travel the world as ambassadors of Beauty with a Purpose. The 2018 tour started with the current Miss World, Manushi Chhillar's project in India, and was built around the sensitive issue of menstruation and feminine hygiene.
My Miss World sisters are here, so we're all going to walk this path together. So it's a very emotional moment for me as well.
The team achieved remarkable results, joining up with a local company to make compostable and inexpensive sanitary towels, and also helped to convince the Indian government to abolish tax on feminine hygiene products.
Tangible actions can transform our planet.
Next, we moved on to Indonesia and to the scene of one of our most famous projects, the rebuilding of the Golden Bridge. In this film, we learned of Jahidi, a young boy injured when he fell from a dilapidated bridge, which was subsequently rebuilt as part of Beauty with a Purpose.
So this is what it's about. Today is what it's about.
It was great to see him again and to know that other children's lives won't be put in danger as his was. After visiting the bridge site, we joined the local license holder and MNC Peduli in delivering aid to the community. We handed out prosthetic limbs, hearing aids, and educational grants to deserving community members. The humanitarian tour rolled onto the British Virgin Islands following the devastation of Hurricane Irma. What we saw was a community of ordinary people in desperate need of help. And we were proud to raise funds and start the rebuild of the island's only special needs school.
Actually, we just got it.
Onwards, we traveled to the USA, where we joined Variety International in Des Moines and took part in their annual telethon, raising money with huge success.
You must be so pleased, just you being here, the amount of money that's been raised tonight.
I know, it's an incredible amount of money. Next, we headed for Brazil and to a project very close to CEO Julia Morley's heart. The eradication of leprosy in Brazil has been a 10-year project, and our commitment has never been stronger. We lobbied local government to support this cause, and we even managed to get the government to build a new wing of a special needs facility in Brazil. The tour also visited New Zealand to throw our weight behind Miss World contestant Dr. Deborah Lambie's project, Learn Coach, a phenomenal project providing educational resources to hundreds of thousands of children across New Zealand.
We have more than 150,000 students every year signed up and using our website, which we think is amazing, and there's been more than 1 million tutorials viewed in total since 2020.
We visited the subject of eco-friendly sanitary towel production by joining forces with a local charity and donating 2 production facilities. This tied in with the centenary celebrations for the late Nelson Mandela, and the unit was inaugurated by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa.
How are you?
Very well, sir. Thank you.
Well, you're getting younger every year.
Same of you.
This initiative is going to make a massive difference to so many women in South Africa's rural communities.
Isn't it wonderful that we can celebrate Madiba's 100th birthday and have brought here this wonderful machine and these wonderful ladies now that can be employed, and the pads can go to all the local ladies.
It was such a busy year, but Beauty with a Purpose continues to evolve and be the lifeblood of Miss World, and continues to make a real difference around the globe.
Building on one another's legacies, we create change, and we create a ripple effect that makes meaningful change in the whole world.
When you see that you've been a part of so many things and they've turned into these brilliant projects and these brilliant movements that you literally feel like, wow, did I just play a role in changing the world?
Next year, there will be another humanitarian tour for our 2018 Continental winners, and the cycle of beauty with a purpose will begin again, lending a helping hand to disadvantaged communities around the world.
I'm here now with one of our Beauty with a Purpose winners, New Zealand. New Zealand, you've seen the incredible work that Miss World and the Continental winners have done this year. So what would it mean for us to come and visit your country?
Oh, it would mean so much to us. I mean, it would be an awesome opportunity to be able to showcase our projects on an international scale. So I would be so grateful if that was to ever come about, yeah.
Well, Angela is now with Mrs. Morley and she has a very exciting announcement.
What moves me most about Miss World is not all this beauty tonight, but all the love that goes out to every corner of the world all through the year. And Beauty with a Purpose is indeed Julia's baby, the baby closest to your heart. She's about to make a special announcement, and I would like to ask the top 5 in Beauty with a Purpose to please stand up as Julia tells us what she's going to say. Julia, please.
Thank you, Angela. Well, I'm very, very proud to say that all 5 winners of the continents and Miss World will all join us to visit all the continents of the world and help us like the last wonderful group did. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
So Julia will be going to every single one of your countries for our top 5. Wonderful news. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, ladies. Now this is what Beauty with a Purpose is. Beauty with a Purpose is going to pay tribute to some very special people. Their music is known all over the world, and they now work tirelessly to support many global charities. They're about to launch a new foundation that brings together families who have been torn apart. Performing We Are Family, please welcome Sister Sledge.
Just as the state for the record, we're giving love in a common cause. We are family. I got all my therapy. Sing it to me. We are family. We are family. I got all my therapy. I got some phenomenal sisters. We are family. faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. This is our family too. Yeah. We are family. Sing it to me. I got all my sisters up here. Sing it to me. We are family. Everybody. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. And my brother too. Family. Get up, everybody, and dance. Wow.
Well, there's more to come right after this break.
I was just happy. I felt that irrespective of whether I win the crown or not, I knew that in my own eyes I was the winner. I knew that I had done me, my family, my country proud. This wasn't the easiest year. I'd say it was the hardest, but the most fulfilling, the most exciting, and probably the biggest adventure that I've ever been on. It's a year that's changed my life, not only in terms of how people see me, but in terms of how I see the world. When everyone came to India for my project, the reach just went from a few thousands to millions. I knew that I wanted it to be global, but I never imagined that it would be this big so fast. And the growth has literally been parabolic. More than excitement for what's going to happen next, there's also gratitude for this opportunity. What the Miss World organization is doing for young girls, letting us be a part of them, represent them for 1 year, changes not only thousands of lives that we touch through our year, but changes us as people. My project is gaining a lot. Not even imagine how it's going to be in the next few months. We didn't do it for the appreciation, or you don't do it for something that's.
In second is
Mexico.
And the contestant leading the Miss World, Thailand.
I have with me some very excited friends and family of our final 5. Thailand has taken the global vote, and I'm with her mom. How do you feel?
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for doing the great job for us.
And Mexico was number 2. Do you have a message for our Mexico contestant?
Vanessa, eres una mujer hermosa y que viva México!
And of course, Uganda took the 3rd.
Yes, and I'm the most excited among all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Queen. I love you. Well done. Thank you all for voting. Thank you. Thank you.
It's amazing to have all of you. Good luck to your contestants. So we've heard from the public, but we have 13 judges with us here to determine Miss World 2018 after the break.
Thailand. And the winner of Miss World 2018 is
Mexico. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as she is crowned, I would ask you all to be upstanding and recognize Vanessa de Leon from Mexico, who is Miss World 2018. Just before we begin the celebration, that means that Panama, who is runner-up, becomes Miss World Americas. So Panama, please come forward and join a party to go to. And what better way to finish a fantastic Miss World than with Sister Sledge?
to do.